up-and-coming team in OKC. Now you're playing against a team with playing a bunch of young guys, Landry Shamet, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How important are those early playoff experiences for them? Like, how important will they be? How important were they for you?
Yeah, decade ago, it was a long time ago, man. And I walked in this building and played my first playoff series against a 1 seed, I think. We were 8 seed that year. And throughout the series, it was a rough one for me individually. You know, we took them to 6. You know, they were champions, but it was revealing. You know, you just learn how to play. You learn what focus and preparation is at this level, especially in playoffs, playing a team over and over again. So that work going into the summer was different. So I'm sure it's going to be the same for these young guys.
Farbodas, Nashari, Clips Nation. Piggybacking off that last question, can you talk about what you saw from the Clippers' young guys today?
Well, I seen Shai come out and wanted to impose his will on the game early. You know, 25 points. He got him going to start the game. He had 14 in the first quarter, I think. And knocking down the 3, getting to the rim, putting pressure on our defense. I mean, he played with no fear tonight, and that's what kept him in the game most of the game.
KD, with a 3-1 advantage, how has your team intensified in going back home knowing that you can close it out?
Well, we got a couple days in between, so guys are just focusing on this off day and mentally and physically just kind of getting their minds and bodies right for Game 5. And, you know, we come out there relaxed and prepared and focused to, you know, play 48 minutes of solid basketball. I think that's just been our mindset.
KD, TPJ of Hoops and Brews. Today you had 6 assists and you had 3 straight assists, I believe it was, to Klay Thompson. Can you talk just about your playmaking tonight and how you were on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, Coach called my number in the fourth to handle the ball, and that don't mean just score. You know, if I see an opportunity to get a bucket, you know, I try to take advantage. But Klay had it going. He had a mismatch, you know, especially when the ball in my hands a lot, I know where to come around. So, you know, just try to get everybody else going and, you know, get our energy going from just touching the basketball. I think that provides energy when everybody touches the ball, and we got some stops on the other end.
Kevin, you guys were up 10 at the end of the first quarter. Clips make a run there at the end, and then right before the half, you hit that 4-point play. Just how big and important was that to double that lead from 4 to 8 going into the break?
I mean, any shots you can make going into the halftime, whether it's a layup or a 4-point play, I think that's good momentum. You know, basketball is all about momentum and flow. And, you know, they had it after cutting the lead. And, you know, they'd have been up 4 going into the half, and then they came out the third quarter with even a bigger punch. So, you know, even though it was just 4 points, you know, it was good at that time for us to get a little bit more separation, knowing that they had some momentum going into the half.
Jared Davis, LA Sentinel. KD, when the Clippers took the lead, the 5-point lead, what kind of adjustments did you guys make to really capture that momentum?
Well, you just gotta correct the defensive lapses, you know, because when we locked in on defense, we were making guys shoot over us, and you know, we're a pretty tough team. So in that stretch, they were getting some wide open threes, but we were also turning the ball over as well. So it's hard for us to set our defense up when we turn the rock over or shooting bad shots. And I think we had a 2-3 minute spurt of that, you know, and this team just looking for a crack in the opening for us to, you know, kind of relax and lay down just like Game 2. And, you know, but they don't stop, man. They're one of those teams that's just going to make you feel them all game, and even when you go home after the game, you're going to be thinking about them because they're tough.
Last 2 or 3, whatever you're starting.
And KD, Chris with the Fantasy Sports Cave. Today, Doc started Jermichael Green on you today, and obviously before he had Pat Beverly in games before. Does your mentality, your game change, or your approach change when you start the game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jermichael Green is obviously taller, so where I initiate and where I operate from the floor has to change. And, you know, I can mix in, you know, playing the same way I played the previous game, just a little, but, you know, to keep the defense off balance, you know, to not be predictable out there, you know, I got to use the full body of my offensive talents. And, you know, whether it's coming off screens, pick and rolls, being a facilitator, scoring the post, I just got to be ready to dive deep in the bag.
Money Pool, NBC Sports Bay Area. Kevin, what was the key for your defense? You guys closed the game. I think you held them to 2 field goals over the last 8 minutes. In your mind, what was the key to getting that done?
Well, when we focus in and keep the ball in front, you know, make them shoot tough shots over us, and we're in solid shape. I think we did a good job of the Lou Williams pick and roll, forcing him to his right side and, making him shoot the pull-up jump shot instead of getting to the paint and drawing guys. And him and Montrez having a nice two-man game. I think we kind of eliminated that a little bit with our pick and roll coverage. And guys are helping out on the backside as well. So, that's the game. That's the game for us. These guys are, can bust out and score a lot of points, especially with the shooters and the penetrators they have. So we just try to make them see bodies, make them see arms and hands, and,
All right, thank you, KD.
make them finish.